amazing ride the last 19, 20 months with Visalis. I sat right here at my first meeting and didn't want to be there. I don't know if I was too sure if I wanted to be there or not. But when my friend called me, he said, "Kevin, I lost 12 pounds in 2 weeks drinking a milkshake." Now, at the time, I was drinking some different proteins, and I've been around the gym before, so I know you don't lose 12 pounds in 2 weeks doing a whole lot of physical activity. So I knew he had to be doing something with his diet. He says, "Kevin, I'm on a 90-day challenge." I never heard of it. I says, "What is that?" He says, "I'm drinking these shakes. It's part of an outfit backed by a company called Visalis." Okay, what is that? Never heard that either, right? Long story short, I saw that it was a 90-calorie meal replacement shake. I saw that it was gluten-free, diabetic friendly. It was less than a gram of sugar and fat. It was 5 grams of fiber. It was 12 grams of highly absorbable protein, and it was cheaper than what I was taking at the time. So I thought, let's give it, oh yeah, and it tasted good. That was a big one for me, because if it didn't taste good, I wasn't going to be drinking it. So I started drinking one shake a night on my way to UPS. I was, at the time, 19-year UPS man, driving the 18-wheelers over the road. Right now, if you're just going out there to 95 and just stand there, you can probably count 100 UPS rigs between now and 6 a.m. going south and northbound. I was one of them twice, down and back, from Jacksonville to wherever they told me to go south of Jacksonville. But that was what I did for the last 19 or 20 years. And I started drinking one shake a night on my way to UPS, lost 5 pounds in a week, 8 pounds in 2 weeks, and 12 pounds in a month. I told my wife, I says, "Honey, we're going to be rich." Because I just lost 12 pounds in 1 month. My point is this. I trained a couple of months for the Gate River Run, lost 4 pounds. 8 pounds in a month by simply taking a milkshake once a day instead. And I ate 2 other meals. Here's the cool part. I didn't diet or cut back. I didn't change my eating habits other than the fact that I took a shake instead of having 1 meal. I mean, now I started thinking, how many guys, just the guys, I couldn't think about the ladies, I started thinking, how many guys my age, after 30, would do anything to lose 10 pounds and where? Right up in here. Because see, most of us guys hold it right here, right? Where do the ladies hold it? Somewhere else? Yeah, everywhere else. She says everywhere else. All over. So I thought, man, I could call a few of my coworkers. I work with 350 truck drivers who could probably all stand to lose 5, 10, 50 pounds, right? So I rolled it out to some of these guys, and they were like, one of the guys comes up to me in the locker room. This is so funny. We're in the locker room now, 350 guys. We don't go around complimenting each other. That's just not what we do. So I'm in the locker room one night, and this guy, his name's Yellowbird. We all have handles because we're cool, right? So Yellowbird comes in the locker room. He says, "Thunder." I'm Brown Thunder. He says, "Thunder." Thunder for short. He says, "Thunder, you're looking good, man. What are you doing? You're slimming down." Immediately, I thought, he's checking me out. What is he doing? You know, I got on my little UPS. Y'all seen the little UPS shorts, right? That was me, right? And everybody else did. But don't do that, Yellowbird. Not in front of all the other guys, right? Wait till you get outside, you know. But the point was that 2 weeks in, I'm down 8 pounds, and he noticed. And I started, and I says, "Jeff," well, his name's Jeff. I says, "Jeff, I'm drinking a meal replacement shake once a night on my way here." He says, "Well, how much does it cost?" "Less than $2. He says, "Where do you get it from?" I said, "Well, you can get it from me." He's like, "Well, sell me some." And I thought, man, that was easy. I mean, really, this is 2 weeks in, and I'm thinking, this is easy. Well, you know what? We signed the application as I'm going to borrow yours real quick. Sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We signed the application as an executive success system. Did not want to do the business. I told my buddy, I says, "Hey, I'll buy this stuff from you as a customer because I don't have time for that business end. Because I've done things like this and I made money." And I says, "I don't have time for the business. I'll do the customer end." But he put me on the phone with a guy named Kyle Passetti. Now, this guy just made a lot of sense, okay? I knew Kyle before. He made a lot of money in these kind of businesses, and I thought I'd give him 5 minutes. And man, when we hung up, I says, "You know what? I'll give it a shot." So I turned it over and signed up as an executive success system. Did not have an extra $500. But I signed the application. We had a party just like this. 30 people show up because we got excited. If you ask me, "Kevin, how did you guys go so fast in the beginning?" We were just excited. No one had, see those BMWs? There were none of those at my house. And Kyle Passetti, the top guy in the company, was there. He drove up in a Toyota, what's the name of that truck? The Tundra thing? Yeah, Tundra. He drove in a burgundy Toyota Tundra. Everybody was looking for BMWs. This is my first meeting. All my family was like, well, I thought he was supposed to be in a BMW. It's coming, you know. But my point in that is, because we stepped out on a little bit of faith, and this just made sense. It was a $2 milkshake that you drink instead of eating once or twice a day to lose weight. If you drink it as a supplement, after you work out, you can add some lean muscle. I did that this morning on the way to the gym. 8 ounces of 2% milk, 2 scoops of shake mix, a half of a banana, a small scoop of peanut butter on the way to the gym while drinking a Go. Right? I get to the gym, I'm working out, I get about 20 grams of protein in that shake to add some lean muscle. And it's cheaper than all of the other proteins that I was drinking, and it tastes better. Oh yeah, and they paid me. But listen at this. 6 months into it, well, second month, I matched my UPS salary of 19 years. Would anybody be excited? 60 days from right now, you leave here, you match your salary. Would you be excited? Come on, man, right here. That's what I'm talking about. See, I was 2 inches off the ground. I was walking to work with a new attitude. Because in 60, nothing happens in 2 months, y'all. But in 2 months, because of the momentum and where we are with this company, some of you guys are going to have the same testimony. Call me when you do. I'd love to hear it. 6 months into it, hit the level where Vanessa's at. Ambassador picked up a $25,000 bonus. Started making a 5-figure monthly income. I'm still going to work. My coworkers have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just a better employee. Nothing really bothers you anymore at that point. They tell me to go to West Palm, I'd be like, sure. No worries. They could give me, I remember, we used to get, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm having fun. Ron, is this okay? Am I okay? Do I have to be out of here? Like, okay, good. Okay, thank you. We had new tractors and old tractors, and the guys would get all upset if you got an old rig one night. Well, you know what? They would give me old rigs, and it'd be like, sure, I'll take it. And they were like, man, Brown Thunder's he's just so easy going. They had no idea I was on my way out. It didn't matter what truck they gave me. It didn't matter. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I'm so excited, y'all, because you know what? Those same guys in the beginning that didn't believe this at UPS are still fighting over the good rigs. They're still fighting over the new trucks. But you know what? Tonight on the way down here, in that brand spanking new car out there, the nicest one on the BMW lot, wouldn't you like to buy the nicest car on the lot? Wouldn't you like to have them open the doors to the showroom and drive your car off it? Ooh, we did that. Because we got in the way. We got in the way, y'all. It's not because we're so good. We got in the way. If I was the only one with this testimony, then I'd be up here bragging. We've helped almost 200 people get those cars outside. My mama, Wanda Merriweather, Wanda Merriweather made $1,800 last month. Bless her heart. She don't know what's going on. She's just excited. Don't tell her I said that. But she picks my twin boys up in her new BMW. And they love it. They're like, Grandma's got a BMW too, Daddy. You know, it's so cool. I'm telling you guys, this thing is amazing. It's amazing to be able to just be free. Today, because we don't have jobs anymore, pick the boys up from school, and you know what? I said, let's go ride go-karts. And of course, 2 4-year-olds are like, sure. Let's go. And you know what? That's what we did. And there was no one at the go-kart track. Not one person. All the carts were off. They fired up 2 of them, and we raced until we got tired. And it didn't matter how much it cost. And you know what? I told Steph, I had the guy says, will you video this? Because there's nobody else here, and people need to know this. On a Tuesday, around 2 o'clock, there's nobody at the go-kart track. That's when you go, right? You know what? What is it going to be for you guys when it's your last day of work? And for however many years you've been there. And they've owned you for however many years like they owned me. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. What is it going to be for you to walk out of there for your Freedom Day? Because you got in the way of this thing. Because you said yes to a $2 milkshake that just makes sense. What is it going to be when you're in a home like this for the first time and you realize, see, ooh, this was good. I used to deliver in here. 20-year UPS man, I got in every nice community in Duval County. There's a lot of homes in Duval County. And it's amazing how God works. He put me in those places to show me what it was like to experience lifestyle. And for 20 years, I used to think, now God, why do you have me in a $6 million house on the river? People would let me into their homes, and one lady says, yeah, you just need to go walk around the whole property just to see what it's like. And I was like, yes, ma'am. I'm making $30 an hour. She wants me to walk around the biggest house in this neighborhood. But I see now why. I see why now. Because it's nice to come into a community like this, and you know what? For the first time, you can buy any house in here you want. I'm sorry, did I say that? 18 months in, can you imagine? Give us another year and a half. Give us another year and a half.